Why is it that if it's not what we had in mind that was going to happen, it's not good?
Oh, I didn't say it's not good. I just felt, you know.
You did. You did. Rewind the tape. You said it was too long. AKA, if it would have been shorter, it would have been better. So,
Okay.
AKA, it's not good.
Oh, boy. He got me.
That's it, dude. I can't help you here.
Goddamn, bring me on every week, boys.
This is TMZ Inside the Ring.
Welcome to TMZ's Inside the Ring. I'm Branson Quirke.
I'm Roger Corral.
And we have another WWE legend.
Woo. On paper? Is it in writing?
On paper. He has a Legends contract.
Nice.
So we obviously had CJ Perry the last couple episodes, and she's been great, hasn't she?
We love CJ.
You know, we went to Survivor Series this past weekend.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more planned with CJ coming up, so it's not the last time you're going to see her.
things.
I don't want to spoil anything. But I'll just say she's been very great to us.
Yes, she has.
But yeah, WWE legend, and this one is very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this guy. We're sitting down with one of the most unforgettable, one-of-a-kind characters in WWE history, a man who turned every segment into must-see TV, who made chaos his main art form, I have to say, and who became a pop culture icon without ever saying a word, from the Cruiserweight Championship to being Vince's long-lost son. You even showed me a video today of him kissing Vince's behind.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. This guy's done everything.
He's the anonymous Raw general manager.
The anonymous Raw general manager and everything in between. Hornswoggle, Dylan Postal, welcome to the show.
Hello, all the way in Oshkosh. You guys are in LA, I assume?
Yes.
Wait, did you say Oshkosh?
He did.
Where is that?
It's in Wisconsin.
I didn't want to ask.
Oshkosh,
That's in Wisconsin, man. It's the place with the place that started the denim overalls and all of that.
Okay, why are you
way.
there?
That's my home.
Oh.
Are you from that area originally?
I've lived here literally all my life.
I love that.
Yeah. There's I always say, so there's like, whenever I do interviews, I have 3 things that I have to mention at some point. And it's Oshkosh, my dad, and my son. So those are like 3. It's like a weird thing. Like, it's just 3 things that are very, very special to me. Obviously, 2 of them are people. And one of them is my hometown. And not a lot of people know about Oshkosh. Actually, Tyrese Halliburton, the star NBA player, is from here. He's from my rival high school.
No way. Okay.
He's quite a bit younger.
Another
I talked about it on the
wrestling fan as well.
Stephanie McMahon podcast. That son of a gun is donating all of this money to Oshkosh, building gyms, and really taking my city from me.
Oh, man.
He's a jerk for being so nice.
Yeah, but like, I think if we compared YouTube views between the moments that you have,
That's a good point.
Hey, but but then you know what he'll say? Hey, let's compare YouTube views to my bank account. I would trade you. So, yeah.
See, I'm from Gilroy, California, which is famous for garlic.
Okay.
So what is Oshkosh famous for? Is there like a food you guys are famous for?
Man, every time. So I run the wrestling company that I run out of Oshkosh. It's ACW Wisconsin.
Oh,
and whenever we have guests, we always go. Get served after the show, and they always go, "Man, the drinks here are so cheap. They're like $2 beers and $3. It's the best. That's Wisconsin. I love it here. This is it's just my home. I always say I travel all around the world, and no other place has ever given me the you could live here like feeling besides Orlando, and that's only because I'm a Disney fanatic. So when the time comes and like Landon is off away to college and just doing his life thing, my end game is ticket taking at Disney World, because it's like, man, there's no more perfect end to everything than it being at Disney World.
There you go.
Okay, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I have actually said that similar statement before, because I'm a Disneyland guy. I'm going to Disneyland tonight. I go as much as I
This
possibly
guy goes like
can.
on the daily.
I go after work to like settle down.
My dream life. Like that, legitimately, Ethan Page is one of my best friends. He has passes, and he just moved down to Orlando a bit ago for NXT and that, and he just goes. He'll literally like just go and get an ice cream or go on one ride.
That's what this guy does.
I
Okay,
just
so
did that.
you going to Disney is like me going to the YMCA.
I live 5 minutes from Disneyland. And
Oh, I hate you so
I love
much.
that you appreciate this because even Matt Cardona didn't appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of weird to be honest.
Yeah. So, and he's a fanatic
Yeah,
too.
he is,
He's
yeah.
a fanatic too, allegedly.
He's not a real. Then you can't call yourself a fanatic if you wouldn't want to live 5 minutes and go literally every day just to hang.
No,
You're not a
and that's
fanatic.
why I bought the pass so I could go every day. You get all the seasons. Like
Oh,
I like
man.
a few days ago, I went and just got a churro, and then I just came back to my house, and it was fantastic.
This is the greatest
So I
life
support
ever.
this. So I support this. So wait, what you're saying is like you want to be like a ticket taker as your end to your life.
Yo, can you imagine how awesome it would be for the end of your life, seeing children and their families walk into the most magical place on earth,
Wow.
and you're just letting them in. You're the first one greeting them at the gates. Can
You're the
you imagine
gatekeeper, yeah.
how unreal that feeling has to be? I look at it all the time. Whenever my son and I go every year to Disney World, we haven't been out to California. We actually just did Disneyland Paris last month.
I saw that.
But yeah, we go every year, and I always, man, those first greeters, I always go like, this is the coolest job in the world.
They're the best.
I have a
They're
pretty
the
cool
best.
job. I have an amazing job. I'm very, very grateful with what I've been able to do for the last 23 years of my life. But man, that is an amazing job.
Well, I have a
I put
question
smiles
then.
on faces. They put smiles on every face of their day.
It's true.
He's right, but there's another side to this because, and this is the final thing I'll say about that before I move on to everything else. What
This
about
is a Disney podcast.
At this
right?
point,
We're not
yeah.
talking-
yes,
we're
it
not
is.
talking
Yeah,
wrestling.
the blue. What about the good night person, the good nighter,
Oh, no one ever talks about them.
the one
Yo,
that says?
so I
good
feel like
night?
the good night is, but the good night is going to deal with some crying kids. You know, the good night
True.
is going to deal with some kids that don't want to leave, and some parents that are just sick and tired of dealing with the booger pickers dropping their lollipops and their popcorn all day, and then letting their balloons go. Their double balloon go in the air after they spent $13 on that. And the issue is they're dealing with a lot more sad or angry. Those first greeters are dealing with just joy.
Wow.
That's true.
I actually broke a kid's balloon the other day.
Why?
A few months ago, my head hit the balloon and then it cut it off as he was leaving the park. And the balloon went right up into the sky. And I looked like the worst person in the whole world.
You just walked away? What'd you do?
Yeah, I said sorry.
No, you didn't.
No! Wait, that's a terrible story.
This guy works for TMZ. He goes to Disney for a churro, and he ain't walking back and going, hey,
Let me
Billy,
get you another balloon.
that one's on me.
It was at the parking garage. I couldn't go back in. It was
boy.
closed.
Okay, all right. You're a little bit. Yeah, you're okay. All
All
right.
right, I
let's-
love this conversation, but we only have you for so long, and I have so many freaking questions for you.
All right, let me get through them. Vince's son, awesome. DX, sick. Cruiserweight champion, best day of my life. Anonymous GM, not as great. Back to Disney.
Let's get back to Disney.
You know, I didn't have any of those questions on my paper. I did have one.
I always say, like, man, when I do interviews and that, I take few of them now because I've done the same song and dance, and I don't want it to be the same interview for the interviewer either, and because that's not fun. It's not. But I don't know how much more I can talk about these things. So whenever there's like different things, I love it. It makes me so happy.
Well,
when
we
you can-
tried our very best. We
Can't guarantee.
We literally had AI take everything that you've already said in the last interviews you've done, and we've said don't do any of these.
Now it's up to the
So-
AI, dude.
So now, not only did you pop a child's balloon, but now you took jobs away from the working
boy.
class.
No. I wrote the questions, and then I gave it to AI, and I said, "Hey, which ones has he already said in the news?"
Instead of a writer or a someone that can do the research.
researcher.
working.
Yeah.
A researcher, technically,
Oh,
yes. But we
boy.
have researchers at TMZ, and they're very busy with Harvey breaking Diddy baby oil news. So
Not getting into that one.
You said you
we
wanted
can
new
ask you
topics.
about it.
Yeah.
Really regretting that one.
Okay. I gotta ask. So you're
Yeah, man.
you're on a Legends deal now. We actually just recently, we had a legend.
We did.
We had CJ Perry, who's also on a Legends deal. So
Hell
we've
yeah,
been
yeah.
really interested in that whole thing. I got to know, like, I've seen what you've been doing. You've been traveling all over the world. How often are you taking wrestling matches in different appearances right now?
I just got a break. No, I didn't have a break this week.
Oh,
my first break out of 3 months of not having having a weekend will be in 3 weeks. It'll be literally the week of Christmas.
Oh, you're still in the middle
And
of it.
it's awesome. You know what? It's and most of them are wrestling, and my body hates it. But between but I feel better from the waist up. I always say I feel better than I ever have, physically, all of that, and it's good. I feel good. I feel like I'm coming into my own in a weird way the last year. Again, like almost another revitalization. It's a big word for Oshkosh, but it's a cool thing where I've lost a decent amount of weight. I feel good physically. Still can't feel my feet or legs but that's okay. That's life. But now it's just I love wrestling. I know nothing else. I know wrestling and working at Target. And Target was absolutely incredible. Target will be in between wrestling and Disney ticket taking.
Oh, wow.
wait, you worked at Target?
Yeah, that was my first job. My first job was Dairy Queen, and then
Dairy
Target.
Queen was hard, dude.
Yeah, Dairy Queen sucked because for you people, you normies, when you use the ice cream machine
Yes.
and the Blizzard blender,
Yeah.
it's at like navel level. When I do it, it looks like a adult film.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I see. Did you ever have a ice cream like it come off the cone when you or the Blizzard did ever?
Oh, when you do
or always stuck.
I had everything, you name it. And your shoes, they just were so sticky. Every bit of your clothing was just sticky and greasy. And man, but you know what? I loved it. It was my first ever job. I talked to my son like what he wants to do for his first jobs, and it's fun. But I also tell him like, hey man, you're gonna work for the next 60 years of your life.
Yeah.
Let's still be able to have fun. Like if you want to work a summer job, awesome. If you really want a part-time job during school, whatever. Okay. But I look back and I go, man, I really wish first off, I wish I focused on school and that. And I see me in him the more he goes through school, just not giving a damn. And my parents both going,
I get that.
My parents both going, huh, now you see what we dealt with throughout all of your schooling. And, but it's one of those things where I want him to enjoy life as a kid because graduation is going to be here in 2 years. And it's going to be, man, there's no turning back. There's never any turning back. And I mean, we're going to MGK on Saturday.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, nice.
He was just here.
Huh?
He was just here in LA.
Yeah. He's been my favorite, one of my favorite artists for years now, since literally like the Lace Up period.
I love that album.
Even the new pop face, he kind of switched it up.
Now then he went punk rock, and then he went now kind of more of that pop punk ish. And Landon, my son, loves him, and so we've seen him a couple times now, and we're just like, it's stuff like that I think about. Man, if he gets that part-time job, we won't be able to do these things, and I just will go to concerts alone then, because I love live music, man. It's one of those things that especially the connection through him and the connection we have through music.
I love that song. It's way back from WWE WrestleMania 28.
Invincible,
Voices
man.
in the air.
Invincible. It's
fantastic.
Invincible is still like
with that MG. That wasn't.
And all we have is also really good. All we have.
Yep. And Invincible though was like his man, and that was that WrestleMania year where he performed,
and everyone
Cena
booed. I was
The
there.
Rock,
Everyone booed
and
the crap out of
booed.
it.
He got booed
And
out of the stadium.
We had Diddy perform as well.
Yes.
We had Diddy and MGK.
Yeah.
Well, there we go again.
We're wrapping it back around again. Speaking of Landon, I saw he plays football, so I've seen you've been posting him all the time.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, Is wrestling
Is
something?
the mailman a basketball player? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, say that again?
The mailman.
I said, was the mailman a basketball player because of his size? Yes, he was.
Do you think he'd want to step in the ring one day? Follow your footsteps?
I know he does. That's all he wants to do.
Wow.
Are you cool
Literally
with that?
all he wants to do. He goes to so I run a training school with my company as well. And all he wants to do is professionally wrestle. I cannot train him until he's 17 because he's already going to deal with nepotism stuff and all of that. And so I won't break the rules for him. But he goes to our Sunday, like our secret Sunday classes, and he's already doing stuff that advanced students are doing. And but he's been around it all his life. It's all he knows and all he won't, like all he loves. He finally showed interest in law enforcement a few months ago, and I was like, yes, please do that. Please do that.
Yeah.
But he has such a love for this business and such a love for everything wrestling. He texts Ethan Page and Brian Myers and all of these guys without me even being in the chats, just about wrestling and just about life and just all of that. It's his knowledge and his want for more knowledge is crazy. And I that's another thing, obviously, a connection and a bond that we have that's very, very strong. And I'm so thankful for that one. But also I need to tell, and I need him to realize, and I think the older he gets, he realizes that have that be the backup plan. Because I tell all my students, it's not like football or basketball or baseball where you're the number one in the country, so you're going to get picked up. Wrestling isn't about that. You can be the best professional wrestler in the world, and you're going to be making $20 a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's luck and opportunity and right place, right time nowadays.
Yeah.
It would be very selfishly, and being a dad, and just, it would be a really freaking cool feeling if he decides to do it and, does something with it. I just know his passion for it, and that alone would make me happy. It'd be pretty awesome.
Are you currently watching WWE programming?
I watch all wrestling.
Ooh.
So you saw Survivor Series over the weekend.
I loved it.
It was out here, San Diego.
Oh, you loved it?
Yeah.
It was great.
I did. You didn't like it?
Well, it was a bit polarizing.
He didn't go.
I didn't go. He was there live.
I was there.
It was very polarizing. But also here's the issue, guys. Jey Uso, everyone loves going into Royal Rumble, right? Everyone loves. Also, the live crowd is going crazy for him still every week.
Yeah.
He wins Rumble. Why do people then online hate him? Because everyone swore John Cena was winning the Royal Rumble. And what did WWE do? They pulled the curtain over their eyes. And now everyone online was wrong in what they knew was going to happen. They don't like being proved wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So now, whenever it's a thing of what's going to happen, this didn't happen the way we wanted, or we thought was going to happen, or we heard was going to happen. It was different, and they want payoffs right now. But then when they get the payoffs right now, what next? What are they going to do now? Like, why? I bring it back to my son. When WrestleMania Day comes, I don't want to hear about they should do this. It would be cool if they do this. No, I want to sit back with my son and with my students and friends and just sit back and watch WrestleMania as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are we trying? You don't go to see Titanic and go, man, I bet this is going to happen. No, you just watch the movie, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't we doing that with wrestling? Because we think we should know everything and how we would make the movie? Come on.
Oh, to say the least, man. I mean, like, you go on X like I've just learned myself doing this, how polarizing fans really, really are, and the tribalism to mention as well. So in terms of the current programming, I got to just ask you, Frank, do you think
I'm Dylan.
What?
You got the wrong guy.
I'm Dylan.
Called him Frank.
Oh, yeah, I see. That was
Comedy.
that was really good. You know, you'd be a really good Disneyland greeter.
Ooh.
Try.
Do you think that the character of Hornswoggle would thrive today in the current programming?
In certain doses. Here's the thing with characters. Characters are great when they're sprinkles. No one wants sprinkles on every Sunday. No one wants sprinkles on every bowl of ice cream. You don't. It's a treat. Same as cheesecake. Man, I love cheesecake. If I ate cheesecake every day, I'd start to get sick of cheesecake. So having cheesecake here and there is incredible, and it brings my love for cheesecake. Hornswoggle would be awesome as cheesecake. But that's the thing, man. Like, characters nowadays, because we're in a different time, and it's not the heyday where we're working 300 days a year.
Yeah.
It's a different time, and it's people know that I'm just Dylan from Oshkosh. I'm not this troll that lives under the ring. And that's okay. But I feel like characters work the best now if they are here and there.
How do you compare your era to all these eras? Because we talk about this, you know, Branson loves, he loves the people power era.
I loved it. I grew up in it. So that's my era. It's my peak
I
era.
have never once heard someone say,
Are you serious?
hey, remember the people power era? F Stone Cold. That Hogan guy? Pff, what about...
Dude, all right, but you got to think about...
I'm serious, though. I loved the people power era.
We're not making this up. Yeah.
I'm not making this up.
This is insanity.
No.
But you know what? It's funny what you say that's the era, because here's the thing. Like excuse me, I've now ran the training school for 10 years, and every time we do homework every week. We give them homework, and the second week is who got you into wrestling and what was the first match you watched, and seeing the change of eras.
Yeah.
Man, they're saying people now that I worked with at the end of my WWE run, and I'm going, oh my God, I'm getting so fucking old. It's like, whatever. It's not like Attitude Era. Now it's like Seth Rollins and Ambrose. It's like, oh God, what, okay. All right. But it's cool to see the movement of it.
You worked with AJ Lee way back when. How do you feel about her current run right now?
Man, how cool is it? I live by, hey, what's in the past is in the past. I mean, look at Hogan, look at Warrior, look at Macho, look at Brat, look at all these people. Let's do what people want to see. Let's do what would get a reaction. Let's do what would sell tickets and merchandise and pop some viewership. Who cares? I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think she's great. It's funny, like we talked about how much of an influence she would have coming back. When you worked with her, did you guys kiss? Did that ever happen?
We had a kiss.
We had Lana here.
I literally just saw it today.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah. I had a few smooches back in my day. Her, Caitlyn, Vicky Guerrero, Maxine.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we talked to Lana this week, and she said she thinks we should have more kissing. There should be people making out more.
I agree.
on
I think
TV.
WWE. I think that was more of a Vince era. You know,
Sure,
it was a more
but
Vince thing.
here's again with that. If we have it all the time, what's special about it?
Sure.
Yeah, these small doses.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't. I don't want to see people making out every week. It's just not. It's not.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Oh, okay.
We're on the
because
wrong
then it's not special.
No, he's right. He's right.
You're hitting my desk. It's pissing me off.
path.
Looking back, was there one moment in your career that you wish didn't happen at all? If you could just pick one thing that you wish you could just make disappear.
No, man. I talk about it in the book. Life is short, and so am I. available at dylanpostel.com. I talk about it, and it's one of those things where, listen, you can be upset about that it's not your idea or what you had in mind, but they're putting you on worldwide television, and they're paying you. What is it to be that upset about, man? They dressed me up as a cow. They had me beat Mae Young give birth to me as the New Year's baby. It's all of this stuff where I go, I could have, and at the time I probably was irritated by it because I had a feeling of why. But in the end, I look back and I go, I was still on television. It's better than not being.
Wow. It's funny, relating to that, I was wondering, I don't know if you've talked about this before. I grew up watching Mexican wrestling, and I don't know what the right term is, but there's little people,
midgets. You can say it.
Okay, there's little people wrestling all the time as part, and it's a big act in Mexico.
It's huge.
Yeah. In other countries, why do you think that's not the case in the U.S.?
It is. It is on the independent level. Again, AAA ain't ran with all midgets. They're the specialty. You know what I mean? CMLL, the midgets are the specialty. It's not whole shows.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once you have full shows of it, if you were to have full shows of it, it loses the specialty. Now they're just wrestlers. You know what I mean? And I think it just takes away if it's too much. Torito and I, when we had our stuff, and WLC is the greatest thing I'll ever do in my whole career. My whole career. It's like the best thing I'll ever do.
All time.
And it was special. Why it was special is because you have never seen anything like that before. And then we didn't do it the following week or the week after, or they didn't do it you know what I mean? It wouldn't be special if we just kept doing it.
Was there ever a pitch that you had made way back when that never actually materialized that you had wished made it to TV?
There were so many.
Really?
These writers, I guarantee, I feel like I still should send these writers Christmas cards for as much as I annoyed them.
What was the one you really, really were bummed about?
I wanted to talk, man. I pitched so much to talk. And then when it finally happened, it happened. And it was great that they finally let me. But I just wanted to talk because I felt that I could do a decent promo and all that. But so I would literally come up with all of these different things of getting me to talk.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. Was there ever a top star back then that you could maybe name, or maybe you don't even have to name them, that did not want you a part of their storyline? No,
I talk about it all the time. I came in during like the hazing period, at the end of it, but during it. In all reality, I should have been picked on more than anyone. But I think people were very, very worried, like scared of Finley and the relationship I had with him. He and I, to this day, are like father and son. I text him every Father's Day, Happy Father's Day.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
And it's one of those things. He was the first person to find out that Landon was being born.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's one of those things where he. So I feel that that's why. And so no one ever. I was the bully. You ask anyone, I was more of a bully than anyone.
Oh, really? You were?
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Who did you bully? What the hell? Bully the most?
I just talked about it on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. I picked on Big E and the Great Khali so much. Big E. I was traveling with the New Day in the early eras of the New Day, the very, very early stages of New Day. And I would just pick on E daily. So much so that he texted Woods and Kofi like, I don't know if I can do this anymore with him. I can't. And they finally just said, well, just get him back. He got me back, man. I was walking and he had enough one day. I was walking into the arena and I always had a big backpack and my gear bag, rolling it in. And he just 300 style booted me. Bang. And I went airborne. I swear it was like 30 seconds, probably like one, but I wham, and he just walked right past me. And I looked at Kofi. I said, he's had enough, huh? He goes, I think so.
Yeah.
And it didn't stop. And it still didn't stop. But then we were at the understanding of, I know I'm going to get payback if I keep it up. But I was okay with it. I deserved it.
Was there a top star that you worked with that was just nothing like their public persona?
Oh man, that's a tough one.
It is
I
a
don't
loaded
know.
question.
That's a hard one, man. Like that's a hard one. Yeah, it's a really, really hard one. I don't know.
We can circle back to it.
Yeah. You mentioned bullying Great Khali. What'd you do to him?
I would just pick on him, man. Again, like I would just poke and prod at him and make fun of him, and just. But then there was a couple times where I would be poking and prodding with him, and then I would be playing cards with Tony Chimmel or Cena and that, and he would just come in the training room, and I would just get this hand on my shoulder and just bang, and I would go, "All right, I'm done for the weekend, bud. You're good. We're good." And that was it for the week.
Wow.
I was good picking on him. It would start right back up the following week. But that's how I've always been, man. Like in high school, in middle school, growing up, I should have been bullied and hazed and drugged through the mud. But I always was the first to make fun of myself and always the first to like, I never took myself seriously. We shouldn't. That's why I say the term midget. If you take it offensively, I'm sorry. I don't. And I don't view a word should be offended to me because now I put that myself on a pedestal for a word. That's just how I feel. And if that's wrong, call me wrong.
Oh, okay.
But I don't take that word disparagingly. See, this is why WWE didn't let me talk. I'm not very good at words. But it's one of those things where I just don't get offended, man. Yeah, I don't. I literally do not get offended.
I really like that. I like when people don't get offended.
Because
tell me about it.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
We're in 2025, man. Who cares? If you're not hurting my son, my career, my household, or my family, why am I getting upset?
Yeah, it's free game at that point.
It's free.
Yeah. We got to talk about this because it's coming up next week. I'm just going to ask you, LA Knight or Gunther for John Cena's final opponent?
Gunther.
Why?
I think LA Knight is at the point where they call him the megastar, and he is. He comes out to a crazy ovation. I don't think he needs it. I don't think Gunther needs it. But is it another patch on the vest that he could put on? Yeah. And it's one of those things where even if he's a world champion or not, having John Cena's last match, it's insane.
Well, some think that it's because LA Knight is way older, that he does not deserve the opportunity and that it needs to be
AJ Styles is 59 years old. He's on television.
No.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, he is. Well,
he's not 59,
he's
you
near
guys.
there. He's near it.
Come on.
But yeah, what do you have to say about that? That people are just dog on LA Knight for his age?
AJ Styles is 59 years old. That ain't a problem to anyone.
Did he just
that
go
ain't a
up
problem
in
to
age?
me.
Yeah, he
went down
AJ
in
Styles
years.
is absolutely incredible. Why do we care about age? If they can, here's the thing, guys, idiots. If they sell tickets, if they sell merchandise, if they get a reaction, that's all that matters.
Okay, well, do you think John Cena's going to win?
No,
Oh, you think he's losing his last match?
he's gonna do business.
Wow.
Man. John Cena has always been a very close friend of mine. He called me, wasn't even a text. He called me at 3:30 a.m. when my son was born,
Wow.
just to check in.
Wow.
He's, you talk about stand-up guy. I put him and Kofi here and here of, if you have something bad to say, it's probably you. I've always felt that way.
Do you think that AJ Styles deserves a farewell tour?
Yeah.
Of his own?
Yes. Why not? I think, in my mind, again, AJ, TNA aside, let's not even talk about TNA. AJ's a WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So And why are we thinking and putting this stupid stuff in our head of it's going to be like the John Cena year? Who knows? It could literally be a one show thing.
Yeah.
TV's leading up to it, and that's it. Why are we thinking and pondering of it's going to be this long, drawn out thing? And even if it is, sign me up. I'm watching. Everyone, if there are a star in WWE, deserves that. No, sorry.
Oh.
If WWE wants to give them that, they deserve that. No one deserves anything. I don't deserve the Legends deal. No one deserves anything. They give you that and you're given the opportunity. But if given the opportunity, heck yeah, he deserves it.
Now he's just being humble, dude.
Very
like tell me why he doesn't.
No, he's right. And I like how you said that we could even just do something like a one show. That way we can actually give this to more stars and make this a real thing. It doesn't have to be the whole year, because I'm just going to be honest with you. Love John Cena. Love the farewell tour.
You're insane. The biggest star of wrestling of all time.
But I just think that the year was too long.
It was long.
I thought it was too long.
Okay, let me ask you this. If The Rock would have been involved, would it have been too long?
No.
Nope.
He makes a good point. He makes a really good point.
Exactly.
He makes a good
Things
point.
change, man. Like,
do you think that The Rock should have been involved?
Issue. And why? And why wouldn't it have been too long? Because it wasn't what you were thinking.
That's true. But we're the consumer, though, right? Like, shouldn't we have...
Sure. But again, why when you go to a movie, when you go and see this new Avatar, are you going to go, that's not what I thought was going to happen, it sucked? Or are you just going to go, it wasn't what I thought was going to happen, but it was still entertaining?
Oh, boy.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. It's a hard balance.
I have to go to therapy now.
Why can't we go back to when we were 6 years old and watch it?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because
He's
we
right.
think we know too much.
He's right. We pick apart too many things.
We do think we know too
We pick
much.
apart too many things.
Because we are surrounded by our For You pages. And that's great. It is great that everyone has a community, has a wrestling community. The wrestling community is bigger than it's ever been. But why is it that if it's not what we had in mind that was going to happen, it's not good?
Oh, I didn't say it's not good. I just felt,
You did. You did. Rewind the tape. You said it was too long. AKA, if it would have been shorter, it would have been better. So,
Okay.
AKA, it's not good.
Oh, boy.
He got me.
That's it, dude. I can't help you here.
Goddamn, bring me on every week, boys.
Just
I
roasting.
I will debate every week your shit. Not just you guys. Anyone that comes on starts talking shit. And this isn't,
Hey, do you want to
this
go
isn't
up
because
against
of my
Matt
Legends
Riddle?
deal. This isn't my Legends deal. I talk about this with everything.
Yeah.
Every part of wrestling. Let's just enjoy it again. Why can't we sit back and just go, what's going to happen?
Are you saying if you came back, you don't have something in mind? Like, you don't have like a storyline set up for yourself, like that would be really cool. And if you
legitimately, here's my mindset, guys. I never think that way anymore. Because the only thing that can happen is if it doesn't happen, you can only be let down. I am a therapist prime like want, because I think very negatively throughout life of this isn't going to happen. So when it does, something cool does happen, I'm really happily surprised. It's been my mindset for a lot of years now. Is that the way to go through life? Maybe not. Is that the way I go through life? Yep. But that's just it. It's like, it's, so I don't have mindset, the ideas of I could go back for this. No. If they were to bring me back for a signing like they did at WrestleMania and a signing at SummerSlam, and that was the first time I put the suit on for ever in 20 years.
Wow.
No, 15 years, whatever it was. And it's one of those things where, man, I am lucky. They could have kicked me to the curb. In May of 2016, they never had to speak to me again. I got brought back for the Women's Rumble. I got brought back for the Greatest Royal Rumble. I am now under a Legends deal. I'm lucky. I'm very, very lucky. I don't think about, I could be on television for that. No, it's not what they want. And that's okay. I'm living my life and I'm loving my life.
Wow.
Well said.
Yeah.
Very well said.
That's just it. Like, it comes down to, when it comes to wrestling, no one's deserving of anything. No one should be given anything. If it happens, it happens. Because what happens now, going back to your guys' thing of, why is it what we want? And if that doesn't happen, we get angry. Let me ask you this. When it does happen, where do we go from there? I go back to Daniel Bryan winning the heavyweight title. Everyone wanted it and wanted it and wanted it and wanted it. He got it. Then what?
They started booing him.
No, not even booing him, but then they move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think about, okay, this is what could happen with that. No, it's just, I want this. It's the lady in Willy Wonka. Veruca Salt. We're all Veruca Salts.
It's a really good comparison.
That's what it is.
No, he's right.
What do you mean it's a
He's
really
right.
good comparison?
And going back to Jey Uso, it's the same way.
How is it? Hold on. How is it not a good comparison, sir?
This guy
Go
over
ahead.
here.
I don't.
Wait, do you
I'm
work here?
finally
I work
for
here
once in
apparently.
this interview.
Yeah.
It's literally everyone wants what they want until they get it, and then they want something else. I want more.
But
I want more.
That's just life in general.
I know you. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. No one's ever happy.
As a 6-year-old watching WrestleMania, I didn't have that mindset. I just wanted wrestling.
You didn't want more when you were 6 years old.
Oh, I wanted way more wrestling and way more stuff, and like content, sure. But I wasn't like, man, 1, 2, 3 kid, he deserves a world title. And if he doesn't get the world title, I am never watching this again.
And
Why are
that
we
was
doing
me
that?
during People Power era. It was. Because,
what a turnaround. That was good.
Team Johnny, every week he did what he did. John Laurinaitis, he did what he did.
I'm sorry for so many rants here, guys.
Yeah.
No,
I really am.
I do want your thoughts on one thing before you go.
Yeah, no. I ranted so much. Let's go.
He's extending his time.
He's gonna bump it. Is there, because you're watching the programming, you're watching it all. There's got to be a couple people in your mind that you think just deserve the spotlight. And I know what you said.
You just said
that it happens when it happens. But there's got to be a couple people that you feel like just, I can't say it without saying they deserve more.
you're going to
He's
set him off.
back.
You're going to set him off.
He's going to go back.
No. Who would I like to see more?
Who's doing a really good job that is a little bit under the radar?
Here's the thing. Let's go outside of WWE, because otherwise everyone's going to say I'm a WWE shiller. I am.
Okay.
They pay me. It's okay.
I put that in my notes, actually.
But let's AEW, a guy that deserves. Damn it!
We got him. We got
a
We
guy
got him
that
to say AEW.
a guy
that's the
that
clip
has been given a lot. And man, he has earned every bit of it. Darby Allin. Darby Allin, I would love to see on the absolute top of the mountain, no pun intended.
Oh, that's funny.
Darby Allin is a cool thing to see, man. Is Darby Allin, to my son, is like, it's the first superhero, like hero in wrestling he ever had. And when I would go visit AEW and take Landon to AEW shows, Darby would come right up to him, and it just made his day, and it still does.
Oh wow.
I'm worried about him, though. I'm genuinely worried. I think that he may die in the ring one day.
Why would you say it?
I'm just
what are you
saying.
doing?
But no,
It's a very
that's
big
very. I mean, that's said all the time. But if that's what he wants to do, no one's forcing him to do this stuff. He loves it. He has that rush. It's a skydiver. No, let me pause you there. Is anyone saying, man, I really wish that skydiver wouldn't do it because he's just gonna die skydiving? No, it's what he loves to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could die in this podcast, and it's what I love to do.
Really
I have a
glad
heart
you threw
problem
that
that
out
could
there.
very well happen.
But here's the thing, man.
Or
like,
die at Disneyland. Yeah.
He's one of those things where he's one of those guys where he's just incredible. WWE, I say it almost weekly. Logan Paul is not a celebrity anymore.
Oh.
Logan Paul is a WWE superstar. It's funny to think that way. Go back 2 years ago. If I said that, I would have gotten hate after hate after hate. You cannot deny Logan Paul as a WWE superstar.
I agree with him. I say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep, totally agree with you. Right there.
There's no arguing that.
Mhm.
He's proven himself.
And he's proven himself better than a lot of other like talent that's been in the indies for a long time.
Sure. But and you could say, oh, give it the spotlight. Shut up. If he sucked, that spotlight would be turned off. Simple.
Final question.
Let's do two more.
He wants two questions.
Well, we have to ask about his dad because that was the third person we wanted to talk
there
about.
you go.
Wait, but before we get to it.
We got two questions.
But before we get to it. Who?
Man, hey, you doing that alone? That made me happy.
It's
a thing. It's man.
I love my dad too.
Happy.
He's giving us 10 more minutes.
You can ask me about my dad if you want.
Now I'll give you whatever.
I gotta ask you, who is? I keep saying I gotta ask. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna say it in different.
No.
Who is the masked assailant from Survivor Series? Who do you think it is? They say it's Austin Theory. I've been comparing girth.
Nope, not going to comment on that one.
Yeah, tell us your take on that.
Take that bait. Not going to take that bait. Nope.
I meant body wise.
So, Landon and I, every morning, we're getting ready. He's getting ready for school to go down to the bus. And of course, that's when it's like during his 3rd hour period when he's texting me because he's watching YouTube videos that know everything. And he shouldn't be. But it's one of those things where I go, hey, what if it's Randy? And he goes, no, it can't be. Well, it can't be, of course, because the latest video or 5 he watched, it says it's not Randy. It says it's this person. Who's to say the person under the mask wasn't just like a body?
Like Tommy Invincible or something. I'm sorry. I'm cutting that out. I just had to say his name. I don't know if he knows who that is.
He's sending the interview, dude.
No, that's interesting. I don't think it could have just been a body.
Why not? It could be anything.
What did
I was the anonymous GM, wasn't I?
It hasn't happened yet. You're a man that lives in the present. You live in the present. And that's what I have learned.
Here's the thing, like, it could have been. And why can't we just be like, oh, it was that. You thought it was that person, but it's this.
Because he did a curb stomp. They wouldn't have a body just do a curb stomp. My 15-year-old
son can do a curb stomp.
Oh.
Doesn't mean it's going to look great, but I'm just saying, like, man, it can be anyone. And again, let's have our theories. And don't mean it that way. Let's have our theories.
Dang.
But if it's not Austin Theory, if it's not Randy Orton, if it's not, who do you think it is?
It's Austin Theory to me. I think it is. Again, I've been comparing
you both
girth.
think that way?
I don't.
And by comparing,
I feel
girth,
like it is, but I'm not excited about it. But I feel like that's not going to be a good answer.
Okay, so who would you be excited for?
I don't think you should. I would want it to be.
Careful here, Rod.
I know. You know what? We'll go with Austin Theory.
No, be real here. He does not want it to be Austin Theory. Genuinely does not. I don't understand why.
I don't think the fans would be. I don't think that's a right treat for the fans. I think when you.
Here's my reason for the Austin Theory thing, and I think it would be amazing for him. And I love Austin Theory. I absolutely love Austin Theory.
Me too.
The injury and now all of this time off. Is it going to be the reaction?
That's my point. That's my point.
And I hope it is. And I think, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But again, if it is Austin Theory, don't be upset about it. Because now what I want you to do, open that passenger door, get in, and go for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because who knows where that will pan out. That's my thing. And that's where I think about the Rumble stuff. Everyone crapping on the Jey Uso thing online. Okay. Then we went for the ride and it was a fun ride.
Mm-hmm.
And now we look at the crowd, the live crowd. If the masses were upset about it, there wouldn't be 20,000 people doing this and people giving him babies. It wouldn't be a thing. Right? Am I like, tell me when I'm telling a lie. It's not.
You know, Jey Uso, they're doing something really unique with him now. If you watched Raw on Monday, he had this moment after the match where he just started breaking everything.
Yeah.
Because he had lost.
That's interesting, by the way.
I'm curious where this is going. And I'm on the ride. I'm not predicting anything.
My worry is we're getting rid of the yeet thing. And
Really?
the yeet thing is one of the top most over things in WWE right now.
Yeah, there's no way they do that. It's way too over, dude.
I hope not, and I hope it's just a someone talks sense into him kind of thing. If you asked me 10 years ago, and if you asked you guys 10 years ago, hey, one of these guys is going to be a singles star, not a singles like competitor, but a singles.
Never would have believed.
No, I never would have.
I hated when the Usos came out.
Okay, well, that's not.
Back then, I
Loved
did. I really did.
Loved them.
When they came out, it
Dylan
was
Postel loves cool entrances.
but it was
I
like,
didn't have a cool entrance.
It was like WWE superstars to me. You know, like, on
because
Thursday
there
night.
wasn't TV time.
Because there wasn't.
But if you watch the entrance, it was awesome.
But that's
You just asked me what would I do on TV, and now you hate characters, so you would hate me being on television. Got you again,
dude.
Damn,
You're being
man.
roasted.
I know.
hard.
Do you want to face me for the TMZ title?
If it was a better looking, non-eBay looking title, yes, I would.
Damn.
Hey man, I got a belt guy. I'll get you one.
We actually
Well,
have
we thought we have it.
We actually have the TNA belt guy. He's been reaching out to us, and he's really upset about this, and he wants us to get another one. So it's
Yes.
coming soon. It's coming soon.
We have a budget.
Good.
Hey, you. By the way, you should
Watch it. You guys work with TMZ.
Hey man, have you seen Diddy Trials Over? We're stories are down.
Yeah, stories are down.
Stories are down.
Oh bullshit.
Hey, you should go to Washington D.C. next week for John Cena's final match.
Legitimately, I have a booking. Next week.
Man,
I was legitimately thinking of, if it wasn't for a friend of mine, I was legitimately going to take the trip and spend the money because I don't deserve to get backstage
Wow.
and hang out, especially that night of any nights, because I guarantee everyone that's ever shooken his hand in a working with capacity is going to try to be there.
Yeah.
he's right.
Yeah, Branson's
Man,
going.
what a-
so.
I am going.
What a special night. It's who would have thought? Legitimately, who would have ever? Endings always have to come.
I think he's
But who
truly
would've-
done.
Yeah, do you think it's true?
Well, no, he is.
Yeah, I do.
He is truly done.
I'm just saying.
What John says is fact. He doesn't-
When has he lied? When has he ever? He turned heel
yeah.
and he did the heel promos. When has he ever been deceptive to WWE fans?
Never. This
That's
is
how
it.
it's, and
Wow.
that's not even wrestling character, because now that reflects on him as a human, and he wouldn't.
And for my case,
Now-
I hope it is the
Now,
last
does
one,
he come
'cause I'll
out
go.
of does he come out of retirement for an AA here and there? Sure.
You think so?
I think maybe
I mean, he's young. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an-
I think he's going to go Batista on us.
I think no. I think it won't be this Mania. I think it'll be. I don't know, man.
But to
I
end
don't-
it at Saturday Night Main Event kind of shocked me a little bit. Not that it's a bad thing.
You think
but
it's underwhelming?
It felt a little underwhelming. I feel like it should be something like WrestleMania. But John Cena,
You're gonna.
wait for it.
No, you're right. You are correct.
Yeah.
But to the fans, it does. Let's think about this way. John Cena has always been number one, business first. What's going to pop a Saturday Night's Main Event rating more than that?
You're right.
And that's the thing of it is odd. But what is going to pop any Saturday Night's Main Event rating more than that? There's nothing.
Nothing.
And so now you have these PLEs that are great. He was just on all these PLEs, did great numbers. But to end it where they might need a bit of a bump with Saturday Night's Main Event, can't beat that
Why
business-wise.
not?
It's funny. It's true. Everyone's gonna remember that match over any PLE this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to get the shirt.
Everyone's going to remember that night. And that's, another thing. Let's again go back and go. Now he's going to have NXT stars on this show. what is that saying business-wise about him?
Yeah.
He's not thinking now.
He's
he
elevating.
He should be thinking now. It should be like Jim and Pam, the wedding day, where they're taking mental photos like this.
That's cute.
This whole run should have been that. But the crazy thing with him is he still isn't thinking that way. As he's thinking about, all right, what about this company when I'm gone?
Well said.
Wow.
Well said. Now let's talk about your dad.
Oh, the hero, my hero. Goddamn.
Why is he your hero?
You're gonna get me emotional. He's just the best, the greatest human ever. He's on Kofi and Cena level. I laugh about it. Where if you have a bad thing to say about my dad, and it's not just because I'm his kid, you're a piece of shit, and everyone will attest to that. He is the most giving. He is the most. Man, he made me. I strive every day to be the dad he was to me. He came over today just to fix my garage door opener. Okay, he'll run to the hardware store. You need batteries. You need a new shovel. When I'm gone, I literally see my Ring doorbell go off, and he's shoveling or he's cutting my grass.
Wow,
he's just like he's retired. He doesn't need to be doing this. Enjoy life, and he is. But he loves doing this. He loves his grandkids so much. It's just. He's just the greatest human. And I say it all the time, man. I'm so lucky to have had him as my father. And then when my stepmom, now my adopted mom, came in my life, I'm incredibly blessed. Such a cliche term, but incredibly blessed to have her in my life.
It's not cliche. People don't say that word anymore.
No, now they say like, fire. It's so fire.
Yeah. He's right.
But it's just one of those things where, man, I look at now being a dad, I look at my upbringing and I look at my relationship with my dad, and it's awesome. It's just great. He truly is my hero, and the thought of like how he is with Landon and is just awesome, and all of his grandkids. But man, I don't know. I just see a bond with him and Landon, and maybe it's because I'm around them two more than him and other grandkids. But their bond is crazy. But Landon wants to take. It was crazy. He asked his mom and I separately. He goes, "Hey, do you think Papa would let me take his van for my driver's test?" And we're like, "Oh man, fuck!" It made me emotional. We're like, I think it would actually really be. He would love that. And it's one of those things where he values that relationship so much. So it's just one of those things where I and my dad doesn't hate wrestling. My dad doesn't care about wrestling. He
Really?
never has. He brought me to wrestling shows because he knew I loved it. He helps with ACW Wisconsin because he just wants to be a helper. That's just his mindset, and he supports everything. Every little thing. It's the best. So to have that in my life, it's one of the most special things.
Well, this
So I
is a
always make
great.
sure
This is a great
to
ending.
mention-
Wow, dude. Yeah, it's like the nicest ending ever.
This is the greatest. No, this is the
I'm
most
not a
special
shitty
ending.
human after all.
No, you never were.
What a twist.
What a twist.
No,
I bullied the
we've
great
learned.
Khali, but he's still an okay guy.
What we've learned from this is that I'm that human.
No.
You're stuck in your opinions a lot with the way that 90% of wrestling quote unquote fans are.
I am
Let yourself
not
be a
like the
fan.
IWC. Okay, I am not
He
like
just
the
lumped
IWC.
you in, dude.
I like the people power
It's
era.
okay to be. Now we're gonna get angry, but it's okay. It's okay to be because that's what we're surrounded by.
Yeah.
But when it comes to wrestling, I don't watch a football. I watch a football game. We're passionate about that, right? And we want our team to win. But this is a show. This is entertainment. This isn't, like I say, when we go to the movies, man, it's not, oh man, that person didn't have that ending in the movie. This movie sucked. No, let's go for the ride.
Go for the ride.
Let's end it on that. Let's
Yeah,
go for
that's
the ride.
lovely.
Because that was the moral of the story with this entire interview is, and I've learned a lot. I have learned that I need to just go with the ride.
Go for the ride, dude.
You know, live in the present.
You know what I want to hear, man? I want to circle back.
Oh boy.
I promise. You guys have my word. I would like to circle back. The week after the Rumble,
Okay.
I want to circle back and be back on this.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
And here's the reasoning. I want
We'll be happy.
not
I
a
promise.
recap because everyone does stupid recaps.
I know, right?
What I want to open with, what did you think was going to happen? Are you happy? And why or why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Because
sounds
we should
good.
be. We should be. Because we're already in the start of the road to WrestleMania. In all reality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a pay-per-view till then.
We have the PLE, or we have Saturday Night's Main Event. We have nothing till the Rumble. They're really making this Brooklyn show huge, which is awesome. It's 1 year on Netflix. It's going to be enormous. But think about it. There's no other PLEs right now. We're on the road to WrestleMania already.
Are you going to be at WrestleMania?
For a sign, if they had me out for another signing at the World, I would absolutely be so, again, grateful and humble to be invited.
That'd be awesome.
When I got the Legends deal, I was on the way to a Blink-182 concert with my son. It was last year. It was last August. And I pulled over to this. I got the call. I pulled over to the side of the road, and I called my dad. There he is. There it is. And naturally this time. But I called him and I said, I told him, and the joy in his voice of, man, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. And I said to him, I said, hey, fuck. I said, you told me when I got released, never burn a bridge. They gave me 10 years of living my dream. I should never have made it in wrestling, especially in the WWE. And they allowed me to do that for 10 years of my life, paid me very well, let me provide for my household and my son. What is there to talk poorly about? And now, being welcomed back to the family.
There's nothing you could say.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Whether I had it or not,
Mhm.
whether I got offered the Legends deal or not, what poor things should there be to say?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's right. He's right.
Nice, dude. Again, we're ending on a nice note.
We could have a whole separate episode just about wrestlers that speak poorly. Because we have had those.
You guys forget, I have to run into these assholes on the Independence. And then come up to me and be like, why are you saying I'm a dickhead? Well, because you are a dickhead.
All right, Dylan. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you for the invite on here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. Let's do this again. Like I say, let's do it. Let's do it. Not a Rumble recap. Let's see where our minds are at.
Yeah. I like your mindset.
Yeah, you changed our whole perspective.
Doing what is present.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yes.
I would love you guys, like, hey, reach out to me, text me, email me, hit me up on DMs of legitimately of like, hey, what did you think of this? And I'm not one to hold back. I'm not one to just be a shill. If I don't like something, I'll say it. But with my students, I always go like, hey, what's the back end? We don't know. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Send me your number so we can have these conversations.
That's awesome, man.
For sure.
Send us your number. All right, great. Thank you, Dylan.
Yeah, thank
Anytime,
you.
I would love to do it.
Cool.
Thanks,
Appreciate
everybody.
you, man.
Thanks,
Bye,
Dylan.
guys.
Have a good one. Guys, TMZ's Inside the Ring. Please follow us on Apple, on Spotify. Next week, I am going to John Cena's final match. Woo! As discussed earlier in the interview in Washington, D.C. Got the flight booked.
Hotel book?
Rental car's not booked
Okay.
yet. I don't know if I want to Uber.
Are you excited, dude? You're going to... That's crazy.
I'm very excited.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
there's some things planned for that.
Okay.
I'm not going without a kit.
Oh, you're working.
I'm going to be working. I'm going to be bringing some microphones. We'll see what happens.
Nice.
We'll be back with you soon.
Awesome.
See you later.